Our world has one interconnected ocean.
I guess those birds didn't want to get
A
killed.
vast, blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
That thing is massive.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
family showing off their incredible size, speed, power, and complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. Seaworld's killer whales have inspired generations all over the world, and we are excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator.
environment that is full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, we'll see the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen social bonds and enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team makes them the ocean's top predator. Scientifically known as orca, commonly referred to as killer whales. Here at Seaworld, we like to call them Katina, Milani, Malia, Trua, and Makayo, our killer whale family. Makayo is the youngest whale at just 11 years old, and the oldest is Makayo's mother, Katina, who this year celebrated her 45th birthday. Katina is also the matriarch, or the leader of our pod. Now here at SeaWorld, our training techniques create a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning, through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques and our relationships, the whales learn to trust us. They even learn to take an active role in their very own health and well-being. Now, one of the first healthcare or husbandry behaviors we train the animals to do is to offer a voluntary blood sample. Now, these behaviors can be some of the most important that we train, and we'd like to share a couple of them with you right now. Now, Makayo is making his way over to the slide-out area. He's got one of his favorite toys there. Now, watch carefully. In just a minute, we're going to ask him to roll ventral or upside down, just like that, and present his tail flukes to his trainer, Kelly. Not only does this position give us a great look at Makayo's entire body, but it also gives us access to the blood vessels, which are easily seen on the white undersides of his tail flukes. Our veterinarians collect a blood sample at least once a month, and the whales are trained to remain calm and relaxed throughout the procedure. Now, if you watch us as trainers, we're always playing with the whales and we're always rubbing them down, sometimes on their backs, sometimes on their bellies, their flippers, or their flukes. The whales have very sensitive skin, and this is just one way we can reward them for remaining calm throughout procedures like this. And it's also a really cool way for us to strengthen our relationships with the whales. Blood samples are just one way we can make sure the whales are staying healthy. Another important diagnostic is weighing the whales. And Trua is going to demonstrate that behavior right here in our slide-out area. We simply ask the whales to do this. Slide their bodies up and out of the water, but onto a giant killer whale-sized scale that we have in one of our adjacent pools. Now, Trua happens to be the largest member of our killer whale family, weighing in at 7,000 pounds. Still growing. You'll notice, though, that the portion of his body from his dorsal fin to his tail flukes is in the water right now. That is the powerhouse of the whale. It's called his peduncle. It's very muscular and very heavy. If we were to weigh Trua with his peduncle still in the water, we would not be weighing the whole whale. So we simply ask him to raise his tail up and out of the water. And just like that, training this posture enables us to ensure accuracy, so that we know the younger whales are growing properly and that the older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Did you guys know that killer whales love to play? They actually learn a lot by playing, and they also learn through things called mimicry and observational learning. From a very young age, Makayo here learned important life skills by playing games like Follow the Leader with his mother Katina and other whales. And we're going to put that to the test today with Makayo and all of you guys. You guys ready to have some fun? Alright, here we go. What we're going to do is we are going to play a game of Killer Whale Follow the Leader. Now I have a special request. can we slide down just a little bit right here? You guys right here. I need this kid Colin in the killer whale shirt. You guys come with him because you're part of the team. You're gonna sit right here, okay? Perfect, you guys are gonna be front and center. Love that shirt, man. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Killer whale, follow the leader. You guys are gonna be the leader, and we're gonna ask him to follow you, all right? So whoever wants to participate, not just the front row, stand up. There we go. All right, now, what we're gonna do, when I say go, you guys are gonna stomp your feet, march in place. Mikhail's gonna watch you. Ready, team? Go! March in place, big marching, big marching. He's got it! Nicely done, great job, you guys. As you can see, he was watching you very closely. Killer whales are very curious animals, and we often see them jumping completely out of the water to get a better look around. And I think True is gonna show that behavior off with something we call an alien spy hop, right here, front and center at slide out. He's making his run, taking the turn, coming up to try. Nicely done. All right, Mimi, what do we got on this side? All right, we're gonna do a breach over there. Sounds good. Now, Mikhail may be a smaller whale, but a breach is a bigger jump. Like an alien spy hop, killer whales will breach to get a better look around. But more often than not, they breach to show off. So here comes Mikhail, up and out of the water. Show off!
That's true.
Folks, give it up for the whales and our awesome volunteers!
So silly.
Seaworld's research and observation of the killer whales
That's
in
why I
our
said at
care
certain
has shed
points
light
on the show
on
you
many
could hear
mysteries
it
about these
full
amazing
circle
animals. For example, we know that the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. That's information that would be impossible to gain in the wild. Some information, however, can only be gained through field research. And that's why Seaworld partners with such groups as the Norwegian Orca Survey and NOAA to advance global education. Killer whales are powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power is when we've seen them hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice cliffs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds,
Yay, the
while
girls
the
are
other
coming
whales
out.
keep the fish together with swipes of
Yeah.
their tail plates.
They're on that side.
So
The
killer
gate
whales
came up.
create waves when they hunt, and they use their tail flukes to stun their prey. You're about to see a demonstration. For our whales, it's a high-energy activity session. But for all of you, it means it's time to get wet!
That would be the queen. That would be the queen, Miss Katina.
As you can see, killer whales are amazing athletes, and they can eat several hundred pounds of food every day. In the wild, killer whale diets vary depending on where they live and time of year. Unfortunately, overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having a serious impact on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassadors of the ocean, limitless, connected, powerful, but still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming. But together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect.
So much to explore.
The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one choice.